Hello to another episode of our project. Academic work is not only studying, visiting lectures or writing homework. Also, to build up a network, a conference is a good possibility to meet people from your discipline or for other disciplines. Not universities are organizing conferences. Also, students are involved in the process of organizing conferences. My guest today, Julia, she organized a conference about which topic?
Uncertainty and economics.
So what is uncertainty in this case?
Well, uncertainty is around everywhere. Well, our world, the world in which we live in, is uncertain to different degrees. So we cannot be sure of what is going to happen tomorrow. We cannot even be sure of what has happened in the past. So all things that we think we know are surrounded with some kind of ambiguity. And this is particularly relevant when it comes to economics and economic policy. So if you design a policy in economics or policy advice as an economist, then you have to make assumptions about the world and build your model and derive conclusions which are relevant. But this is particularly difficult when you acknowledge that the world is uncertain. So then you get no clear results, or you have not gotten clear results so far, because economic models were based on the assumption that the world is certain. Economists knew that this is wrong, but they used this assumption in order to simplify the world in a way that they can treat it theoretically. And now we have learned that this theoretical treatment of the world as if it were certain, misdirected the attention of economists, and also in some way neglected the whole economic problem, which is caused by fundamental uncertainty, which does not allow people to act rationally, to always adjust to the behavior of other people in the correct way.
So how do you came to the idea to organize a conference about that?
Actually, I was asked by Julia to help her because it was her idea.
Yeah, okay. And we are here now in the University of Witten-Herdecke, not in Hamburg. We are also producing outside sometimes. How does the university help you organizing the project?
Of course, they just let us use the rooms, and also we got funding from our faculty.
But they were involved in the planning of the content, or have you been free about that issue?
We had been free to plan the content.
Not at all. They have not at all interfered in the whole organization process. They supported us. We are allowed to use their facilities, and also we have support from students here at the university. But our professors kind of gave us a lot of freedom to come up with really interesting ideas and invite researchers to the university, which are really of the top 5% and very relevant.
How many time do you spend for the planning process?
Well, it took us about a year from the very first idea of this workshop, which came to me last year in Cambridge. And
you studied in Cambridge?
No, I was a visiting scholar in Cambridge just for a couple of months, and that was a very inspiring atmosphere over there, and we had a lot of discussions with professors which are working also on this topic. And so I came up with the idea. I talked about it with my supervisor. It was the supervisor of my PhD thesis, and he was like very enthusiastic about the topic, but also about the idea to bring together senior researchers, experienced, high qualified professors, and young scholars at the PhD level.
But the idea itself was forced by you?
Yes, definitely it was, yeah. But it was well supported.
And how is this topic uncertainty famous in German academic discussion, or?
It should be famous.
It should be famous. You're working on that.
We do.
Will you try to organize this conference next year too?
Yes, because we heard also from the feedback that it's good to if there's work in progress to continue the questions that come up. So we might do it next year to continue.
Uncertainty really is a growing topic in research, and it's getting more and more important, and also more and more supporters. So if we would have come up with that topic 5 years ago, nobody would have listened to us. But after the crisis, a lot of economists started really to reformulate and rethink economics, which is also fostered by the Institute for New Economic Thinking, who is also supporting this conference. And therefore, there is a growing number of people, the people that have been here really asked for a second workshop, and we will see how that works, if we can kind of get enough funding and have enough time to do that next year.
So thank you for the interview, and we will see what will happen next year. Thank you very much, and goodbye.